Ag AM in Kansas is brought to you in part by Sure Crop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
Good morning and welcome to Farm Factor on Ag AM in Kansas. I'm your host, Conrad Capus. The 2015 Kansas Farm Bureau Commodity Conference and Ag Advisory Committee meeting discussed national crop insurance and Senate Bill number 178 over land taxation.
I'm Ryan Flickner, Senior Director of Public Policy here at Kansas Farm Bureau, and today we had a little over 100 of our members that were here in the building and in our complex to basically give them an update on some policy issues. And then we have 8 different standing committees that deal with anything from a feed grains advisory to a beef advisory. But during my presentation this morning, I raised 2 different issues of concern, one being a national issue on crop insurance. And then at the state level, I talked very briefly about use value. And tomorrow we have our annual day at the State House where we will have more than 200 of our members actually pounding the pavement over in the Capitol after we give them an issue briefing and they have lunch with their local senator and representative. But late last night we found out that the Senate Ways and Means Committee actually has a bill now that would do drastic changes to the use value agricultural land taxation system. It removes the cap rate to the ceiling and floor that's currently in statute and as part of the formula. It also moves from a landowner net income based approach to a pure cash rent based approach. So we're currently running some numbers to see, the percentages. We do believe that removing the statutory cap and ceiling is the cap and the floor on the other end would be about 169% increase to our landowner, farm and ranch family members that own the land. And as you know, land values and property tax in essence is a local tax. It funds county governments, townships. It funds, local school districts all over the state. So from the statewide perspective and the legislative body here, right now there's only a 20 mil that goes back to the state.
Senate Bill number 178 is a tremendous blow to the state's producers, who are already in a system with taxation that is working.
We're price takers, we're not price givers, so whatever the market calls for the cattle or the wheat or the corn is what our members have to sell it for. They can't pass along the cost of doing business and the tax of doing business. They can't pass that along down the supply chain. So currently how it stands, it's an 8-year rolling average, and it goes back to right now 2005, 2006, some different incomes based on the landowner net income. And there's a formula. It's probably a 6 or 7 step process that's fairly complex, but I think a lot of our members are quickly understanding it. And for instance, we're rolling off some fairly low, relatively speaking, numbers. In 2005 in Greeley County, it was $3.23 landowner net income. And if we bump that up to the 2012 landowner net income, it's $85.87. So you would jump just over year, just as the formula rolls along. We roll from $159 ag assessed value tax to $218 assessed ag tax. So right now the formula is working. We have maps that show it very well. These are actually Department of Revenue maps that go county by county, year over year. And for example, some land value changes from 2012 to 2013. Thomas County is over 20%, Sherman County is over 20%. Then you go from 2013 to 2014. Thomas County, year over year, is another 32.7 increase, and Sherman County is a 28.9% increase. So if we just let the formula work, we will have, and we've already seen that, county by county, we have some that are already in excess of 20 to 25%. Add on the change from 2014 to 2015 with another relatively high or much higher ag commodity price than it was back in 2005, 6, 7, 8, and we'll see a lot of these counties have another 20 to 30% increase.
Thank you for watching this episode over the Kansas Farm Bureau Commodity Meeting. For more of Farm Factor, or if you want to view this program again, visit us on www.agamenkansas.com, or you can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. So have a good day with good luck.
Closed captioning brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission, The Soybean Checkoff, Progress, powered by Kansas farmers.